Hello, I'm Dr. Gareth Moore and welcome to my Day 2 solve of this, the Escape the Penguins Christmas Party. Well, to be honest, it looks pretty fun. I'm not sure I entirely want to escape. But here's the calendar. We had a good look at it yesterday, so if you want to see the calendar in some detail, then go back to yesterday's video for day 1. But inside there are 2 pages of penguin antics, and this side is covered in doors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 4, so 20 doors here, and I think there's 20 doors here. So a lot more doors than you'd expect when having a calendar, to be honest, 40 of them. This side is deep, so there's enough space for some chocolate inside each door, but this side is just shallow, so there's just space for a picture. And there's also some information on the back that is relevant. But yesterday we discovered that our door was here. So without any further ado, let's have a look inside. Right, and there's a message which I actually read out yesterday, but we'll obviously read out again. I'll detach this because I think that's what you're meant to do. And do these flags on top, do they match the ones that were? No, they actually don't match what was there already. It doesn't say open here. We'll have a look at those flags in a moment, but first let's read this card again. So the key bit is, suppose you can stand tall and take a bow while you are at it. See if you can find the tallest penguin with a bow. Although, because bow is pronounced differently there, perhaps they're trying to hint that this is a different pronunciation of bow here. Because this, for example, the bow of a ship at the top of the calendar. Maybe there's a penguin taking a bow somewhere. And there are plenty of penguins wearing bow ties, which is clearly what you would suggest in the first place. Anyway, oh look. It's very small text, something to measure with, so we can measure the heights of the penguins. So probably we are literally looking for the tallest penguin with a bow. But what's going on inside here? What do these flags mean? I think to work that out, we're going to have to go back and forth with the back of the calendar, because on the back of the calendar, it has the meanings of all of those flags. So we have a blue, white, red one. Oh, that's not on there. Okay, we'll skip that for now. We have a red, yellow diagonal, which is it's off the top of the screen there, well, under me, an O. So the second letter, whatever this is an O. Then we have a white square, a white flag with a blue interior, which is an S there. This is going to be quickly tedious, so I shall jump ahead and tell you that's a T. So it's something OST. And underneath red, white, check, which is a U. I'll write that on the flag. A blue-white cross, which isn't there. And a blue with a red, blue at the top with a red at the bottom, which is an E. So underneath here we have, I don't know if you can read this. It's quite hard to know where to write. It says something OST, U something E. And we already decoded kite on the front here. Has that got any of the symbols we needed? This we did yesterday. So we're missing the blue, white, red. No, that's not there. Blue, white, cross, nope. So we have something OST, U something E. Now, those were separate words. You'd think it was like most use or something, but I'm thinking that with this stuff in here, it could be costume. So I won't write that down here. I'll put a C question mark, M question mark. Perhaps we're trying to work out what the different flags mean for future days, but I feel that's actually not relevant to today. I think today we are focusing on, I don't know why I think that. Well, I do. I'll tell you why I think that. It's because it doesn't mention it on here. So what penguins wearing bows can we see? Or bowing, or, well, here's the bow of the ship. But by the way, my top-down camera is having trouble with the amount of white on this calendar. So I've switched it to a mode where that doesn't happen, but it's made my video a bit jerkier. Well, this boat here has a bow, but there seem to be any penguins near there. And what else? Let's be organised about this. Let's start on the right-hand side and work our way down. So, penguins with bows. I mean, actually, to be honest, this calendar is so detailed, I might easily miss something, but I don't actually see anyone. I don't actually see a penguin wearing a bow tie on this side. Okay, let's look on the other side. So what have we got? Yeah, here's a penguin with a bow tie. Okay, and he is up to just, well, too short of the wide one, more or less. Here's a penguin with a bow tie, and he is on the third one down. Okay, and here's a penguin with a bow tie, and he is, or she, I should say, is on the, oh, it's the tallest so far. He's on the second one down, or just over it, in fact. Well, there's the tallest point there. So just by there. Any other penguins wearing bow ties? Or anything relevant? He's sort of bending over, but I don't think he's any taller, so it's sort of bowing. And he could be bowing, but I don't think that's relevant. Quick look on the front just to be sure that there's no one with a bow tie that's massive. No, so I think we found the tallest penguin with a bow tie, and it's this one here, because he's the tallest with the measurement that it's given us. So let's open the door, if I can work out how. Is it by here? Yep, hard to do, in fact. Finally did it. Right, let's open that door. Oh, well, that's clearly not correct. I think that's what the red means. We may know why you opened this door and have a clue for you. The penguin with the bow is not the tallest. It says we want the tallest. Is there another type of bow? I think it means this penguin with the bow is not the tallest. Is there another type of bow? Oh, a bow and arrow? Maybe. Close the door and try again. Mark down a penalty point. No, shan't. Is there a penguin with a bow and arrow, perhaps? Or some other sorts of bows, that's it, isn't it? I didn't think of a bow and arrow. I thought of bowing. I thought of a bow of a boat. Probably those are less likely than a bow and arrow. Is there a penguin with a bow and arrow? Yes, here. And how tall is he? Oh, he's the tallest of all of them. I suppose there might conceivably be more than one penguin with a bow and arrow, or just a bow with no arrow. But I don't think so. And given that we're opening the door, I won't look on the front again. So I think we're opening this door here, but this can't be the end of the day, because this is a thin side and there's no space for chocolate under here. So when we open this door, it says 2, okay? Which explains it is a Roman numeral at the top instead, which means the day is not over yet. Hey, give this to the big guy across the way. He's playing a word game. It might help him make a longer word. And there's a D, which looks a bit like a Scrabble tile. What do you mean you shouldn't be here at the South Pole? It's a party. Everyone's invited. All right, so we're looking for something or somebody that shouldn't be at the South Pole and needs a D. Let's take this off to remind us. And look, so 2 means that this is day 2, but we haven't finished. Okay, fine. Right, it says the guy across the way, so I'm going to start looking on the other side of the calendar for someone who needs a D tile and shouldn't be here. Someone playing a game, perhaps. Oh, maybe they're not here. Let's look at the front of the calendar. Oh yeah, there's someone playing a game here. Bear. Oh yes, there's a polar bear. No, it's not the polar bear that's the problem. It's the panda that shouldn't be here. So the panda needs another letter, but we don't know what letters the panda's got. Give this to the big guy across the way. He's playing a word game. What do you mean he shouldn't be here at the South Pole? Oh, it's the South Pole. You don't get polar bears at the South Pole. Okay, fine. So there we go. Bear is the problem, and we can add a D, surely, to make beard. Make a longer word. So we're looking for someone with a beard, would be my guess. Are there any other anagrams of bear? Any other words you could play? I mean, obviously it could intersect with the tiles, but they're not labelled. Are there any other words you can play that go with that? Right, so we're looking for someone with a beard. Can you see someone with a beard? I mean, you know, on the screen. Not just sitting next to you, for example. That's less helpful. Yeah, there's someone here. Right, okay. There's also a piggy bank. Anyway, he's got a beard. So presumably this is our day 2 answer. Am I right? Yes. Ah, you found me. Using that letter game with numbers for values, or Scrabble then. I wonder if there's a number that has the same value. Okay, that's tomorrow's puzzle. Here is our chocolate for day 2. And I will leave this door here because I'll need that tomorrow. Well, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please feel free to join me for tomorrow's day 3. Or check out some of my other advent calendars I'm solving. There's Exit the Game for this year. There's a Cluedo calendar, and there's also a Taskmaster advent calendar. So lots to watch if you fancy it. But until tomorrow, take care and goodbye.